MLP Series Review, Season 2, Episode 5, Sisterhooves Social. So, this is a Rarity and Sweetie Belle episode, and it follows the stellar lunar eclipse, which is unfortunate, but it's still pretty good regardless. First thing I want to say is, in hindsight of the entire series, which this may happen a lot, because I'm not familiar with a lot of the later episodes, but this episode completely should destroy the fact that Between the Light and the Dark happens. This episode is about two sisters wanting to do two different things, and those sisters fighting over the differences and having to compromise and make things work together. And this letter goes to Celestia, and apparently Celestia does not read these letters in the canon because this letter would solve the issues that happen in Between the Light and the Dark, because Celestia is the one who refuses to compromise and to do the things that Luna wants to do. And I find that sad because it is, season 2 episode versus season 9 episode. It's 7 years later, so people are going to forget. No, we're not going to forget. Regardless, with this episode, some really, really, really good sight gags. Some really good voice lines. Sweetie Belle is always fun because her voice cracks. It's really fun to hear her get emotional. It's also really good the way that they paint Sweetie Belle to feel like she is the one who is doing everything wrong, because she is doing stuff wrong, but she's trying, and that's admirable. Rarity looked like a big old jerk the entire first half of the episode, and some of after that, because when she apologizes to Sweetie Belle, quote unquote, she still is just like, come do what I want, and that's not really at all what you're supposed to get out of this, Rarity. We got the relationship between Applejack and Apple Bloom, which is fun. They're obviously really good sisters. Sweetie Belle and Rarity are too. It's just Rarity can be, what is the word I want to look for? Trying? She can be trying most times. We get Rarity's parents, Sweetie Belle's parents as well, and it's funny that they're completely not like her at all. I was reading a fan fiction, I forgot which one, but it was obviously before season 2, and it was funny because they were like, Rarity's upbringing was like very formal and whatchamacallit, and it's like, no, that's just Rarity. She's nothing like her family. She's a very different breed from them. We get some cute moments when Rarity is realizing that Sweetie Belle, she was just trying to be nice. I want to mention this too. I feel really bad for Spike because Rarity calls Spike Spiky Wikey, and she calls Opal Opal Wopal, and Opal is her pet. So, I mean, I guess it's the cutesy wootsy voice, but it's like you're kind of referring to this baby dragon the same way you refer to your pet, which is unfortunate because, as we all know, at the end of the series, they don't end up together, even though Spike is older. The message is great. It's a great message to learn sometimes, because that's not just sisters, that's friends. Sometimes you have to compromise. Sometimes you have to give in a little and have fun with each other. Look at each other's perspectives and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a above average episode, above good episode. I'd say this is a 4 stars out of 5 stars.